Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Fisher Enclave City, where we build a city and solve problems as they transpire. Now, at some point in time, your city will encounter the not enough goods issue, and if ignored, your city will completely collapse. And to remedy this issue, you have to create another, yet necessary predicament. I am going to plop down a cargo hub and let us watch the traffic madness. Just disregard the lack of positioning. We can redesign this in the future. As a result, we no longer have the not enough goods alert, but at the cost of traffic. Although it doesn't necessarily have to be this way. This is Captain Obvious, and in this episode, we will fix the not enough goods issue while minimizing cargo traffic. Just because cargo stations cause traffic does not mean there is no solution thereafter. And that is why having true vanilla gameplay knowledge is valuable than relying on mods. Because for something like this, Move It or Traffic Manager cannot help you. You have to think outside the box and find a logical solution. I want to be clear that I am not in any way against mods. I do play with Move It and other mods, but imagine creating an entire city with all the mods that you want and not have any city issues whatsoever simply because you have the vanilla knowledge on how the game works. And this is what this series is about. We are building a vanilla city that can be applied to a fully modded gameplay. Let us first understand how cargo traffic works, which is basically the same as regular traffic. Most players have traffic because of bottlenecking, and apparently all the trucks are bottlenecking into that one cargo hub. One may think that the cargo station is too close to the industry area, so perhaps some distance or a longer road would reduce traffic. Alright, let's give that a go. Our first cargo hub is near the industry areas. So I have our oil industry right here, which still needs to be finalized in terms of design. We have our forestry on the left side, our ore right here in the middle, and the farming on the right. And the new cargo hub is all the way across the map at the very corner, and apparently it did not help having a longer road. It basically just delays the inevitable. Our traffic is still there. We're at 89. For most cases this should be okay, but I'm pretty confident that we can still fix this. And in any case, so since the solution is not to make the road longer, it just delays the inevitable, I will just go ahead and reduce this since it is not necessary. So I'm going to make this shorter, and I'm gonna go ahead and finalize the design of this. And if you look here, if you zoom out, you see that it cracks and it breaks open, so I'm just gonna get rid of this completely. Apparently, making that road shorter did not help either. But do not panic, this is expected, but it is the matter of understanding why and how to solve it. I mentioned that cargo traffic occurs the same way as regular traffic, which is bottlenecking. Therefore, to reduce the cargo bottlenecking, I will add exclusive cargo stations closer to the other industry areas. So we are currently building here, and we just placed down a new cargo station here, which will cater to the forestry, which should reduce the amount of forestry trucks traveling to the original cargo hub. As much as possible, we want to make this hub exclusive for just the oil industry. Now that the oil and forestry have their own cargo facilities, we will need to provide a cargo harbor for the farming and ore industry. Since we will be building on a slope, this new cargo structure will not be accompanied by any other building. We will just plant trees and add rocks, which should suffice. One may wonder, if we are providing cargo facilities for the industry areas, then why did we create a cargo harbor all the way across the map? You have to remember that cargo have two functions, and that is to import and export goods. We provided industry cargo facilities for quicker exports, while the cargo facilities furthest away is meant to import or provide goods for commercial buildings that is on the other side of the map. In essence, instead of import trucks arriving at our industry cargo facilities, they would instead arrive closer to the furthest commercial buildings that require goods. Therefore, there would be less import trucks arriving in our industry cargo facilities, thus reducing industry traffic. So this cargo hub is meant to provide goods for this landmass, and we will also need to provide another cargo harbor to provide goods for this other landmass as well. I honestly have no clue what to call this. Is this a large island, or is this considered as a continent? What do you think these large landmasses should be called? Last but certainly not the least, we will need to fully connect the train line, and it is not because it is aesthetically pleasing. It is because there are actually two different ship lines, which does not necessarily mean that they all go to the same location. This map has 4 highway outside connections and 4 ship outside connections. Therefore, it is possible that there would be trucks from here that would want to export to a city in this ship line. That means they would have to travel to either of these cargo facilities. Hence why we are connecting this train line, so trucks can instead export here, where the goods will travel by train to reach the cargo hub and export to this ship line. With that said, I am feeling a little uncomfortable with this cargo harbor, which may be prone to bottlenecking. Therefore, we are adding another cargo station here for good measure. And finally, everything is connected, and it is time to check our results, starting with the first cargo hub. Just look at that beautiful no traffic cargo hub. And we didn't do anything funky like make the roads longer or have any... Actually, the city is still without any tunnels. And let us check out the traffic flow, which is at 93%. So we started off with, I think, 87. And now we are back at 93. Look at that. That is just gorgeous right there. Let's check out the next one. Again, also no traffic right here. And this hub is also running smoothly. Where else? This one we just newly created is also functioning fine. This one here also has no traffic. And the last cargo hub is right over here, and yep, everything is absolutely fine. So we actually ticked down a bit, but for cargo, well, it ticks up and down, but for the most part, I guess it's holding at 93 while sometimes dropping down to 92. For 1% by adding cargo, I will take that. I don't mind. We're not going to complain. Let's check out another example in a different city, but on the same map. This is the city example that I was showcasing in the first few episodes of the season, and I streamed this live. And let's look at the difference of where I unlocked this tile instead of this one. Then at some point, I wanted to redo this map just to make that ore quarry that you're all familiar with. But this time for YouTube, and here we are. In any case, let's check out where I placed the industry areas and the cargo facilities. So we got the farming and forestry right here, and the cargo is over there. Then we have the oil industry all clustered together with two cargo airports right in the heart of the industry. This build is absolutely fearless of industry traffic. And speaking of which, our traffic flow is at 93% with a 115,000 population. Wow. Then I placed the ore industry right here, and which is mixed in with unique factories, and the cargo harbor is right here. This city though does not have a train line. I did not add that. We just have extra cargo harbors here and there, which is the same location, which was more than enough to pacify the not enough goods alert for the other parts of the city. It is nice to revisit this template city after so long. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the tutorial on how to fix the not enough goods issues while minimizing cargo traffic. If this video helps you with your city, I would truly appreciate it if you took the time to subscribe, and feel free to like the video and comment down below. Until then, this is Captain Obvious, making the world of cities a smoother place. Have a pleasant rest of your day, and I hope to see you again in the next episode.